Hi, it's Carolyn and Michelle, aka LA Triathlete and Fuel My Run, and we're going off course.
Hi, hopefully I have the dishwasher running, so hopefully it's not. I don't think the mic picks it up, but I had to run the dishwasher because the water is getting shut off again. Every time we record, there's some drama with like my apartment. It's like what was it? The air conditioner that one day, and then last week,
falling apart.
It's literally falling apart. There was some other drama. Right? Oh, the dishwasher or the sink.
The dishwasher,
clogged.
the leaking right into the unit below you.
Well, that was when I first moved in. That was like years ago.
Oh.
Now our garbage disposal clogs like once a month, and it's definitely my fault. But like when ours clogs, it's like
we talked about that.
Like I don't know why, but like somehow it's connected to the neighbor, and the girl who moved in, she's new, so she probably just thought it was her fault. But like 100% it was us. Like we definitely
didn't she say
disposal.
Something to you? Didn't she
that
say
was
like
old
you
neighbor.
Can't put? Okay, it's so weird to have a neighbor tell you that you need to not use your garbage disposal. Like that's.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
She's like,
I can.
Well, it's an old
how does
building.
She even know
the
you're
pipes.
using it?
Well, I guess we clogged it, and like so then it backs up her sink. So she lived there for a long time, so I guess she like knew that. And she's like, yeah, just make sure you don't put too much stuff in the disposal because it clogs my sink too. And I was just like, well, it's a garbage disposal. What, I'm not gonna not use it, bitch. So now the new girl has moved in, and I don't think she knows that like it was 100% my fault. I just be putting everything in there. You know what I mean?
I mean, I haven't had a garbage disposal for how many years now? Well, I lived alone in a studio for a hot minute. Hated it. Didn't have one. I thought my life was over. And then I moved in with Dov, and we had one for a few months. And then here for like a year and a half, I have not had one.
That surprises me because that apartment looks like bougie.
It is kind of bougie, but it's apparently, I don't know. I don't think they like that. Yeah, it's a Canadian thing.
It's probably
also
like,
kind of interesting. I just realized, well, actually, I realized this when I first moved here. But you know, like on the back of a package, when you look to see like, I don't know, the macros or just how many servings are in the container.
Yeah, the nutrition info.
Yes. I don't know why I didn't just say that. For some reason, I don't know if it's a Quebec thing or a Canadian thing, but they don't have the total number of servings in the package. They only have like individual serving size. They'll be like, 1 cup is this. But I'm like, how much is in the package, you know?
I'm pretty sure it was like that in Europe too. I feel like it was.
Isn't that interesting?
Which is weird.
I think it is too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like that in France.
Which is rude.
I'm just like, I want to know how much bang for my buck I can get out of this.
Same.
Like I'm not... Because I'm not eating 1 serving size. Like, let's be real.
No. Also, I swam this morning, and the opposite has happened. Instead of being really sweaty, I'm really cold. So my hand is in my armpit. My feet and my hands are so cold. I can't do it. Michelle,
the armpit thing is so real. And you need to get a dog.
It's
Actually,
nice.
just get a cat. Get one of your cats. And I put, when my hands are cold, I put it on Nappa's like little belly, and it warms it up.
That's true. They're like little space heaters. Yeah, Cosmo. I wore like my big puffy like cloak, my like swimming cloak to the pool, and it's very furry on the inside. And I threw it on the ground when I got home, and he's curled up on it, sleeping right now.
Oh, and that's
so
his cloak now. That's not yours.
Now. I don't care. He can have it. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that's the tea. That's what's going on. My feet.
A lot of drama.
Freezing. A lot of drama, man. A lot of apartment. Oh yeah. So they shut our water off. The other day I was voice mailing Michelle about it. They're like, yeah, it'll be off from 10 to 2 or something. So I like went and swam, expecting to be able to shower at 2. And you guys know I get itchy. And then like it just like wasn't on.
You guys know I get itchy is a crazy statement.
I get so itchy. Like I can't like live after I've swum. I have to take a shower. And I didn't know the water would be off. It's supposed to be back on. Literally did not come back on till like 30. So I couldn't even do my bike ride. And Jordan's like, why do you need a shower before you ride your bike? Just go ride your bike. And I was like, I can't.
It's a brick workout.
It's true. But I was like, the thought. And then that was Virgo's thing. And I was like, I can't go ride and then go to Virgo's thing without showering and being like covered in pool. So, and then now our water's off again. And they just like, they're pissing me off a little bit. Okay. You know?
Yeah. Like give us water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, the more I think about it, triathlons equal chafing. Like the amount of water involved.
Much water. So
There's
much
like
water.
Sweat, water from the pool,
gosh.
water from the ocean. And then articles of clothing. That's crazy. Running,
I mean, crazy.
Yeah, you can get like a chafe, especially like My chafe spot, I forget if we've talked about this, but it'll be right where the sports bra meets the end of the sports bra on the
Same.
in the middle. I used to think when I was a kid, our hearts were like directly in the middle of our body.
But yeah.
So where I used to think the heart was, it just like there's always a chafe mark there. But
same.
It's like centralized to that location. With triathlons, your whole body be chafing, I feel.
I have like scars. Like I have 2 on each leg from my tri kit.
Battle wounds.
Just like literal battle wounds. And then I probably have permanent scars on the back of my neck. I can't see the back of my neck though, so that's like none of my business.
None of your business, yeah.
Yeah. Probably other places too, but God, the bottom of the sports bra, that's always fucks me up. No matter what.
I don't want to blame it on Lululemon, but it always happens with those.
It does. Like, but once it starts,
oh God. And you, like, when you forget, I only put chafe stuff there if I remember. And that's 5% of the time.
Yeah.
Usually a long run. If it's a long run, I'm like, oh, I got to prepare. But if it's anything under a long run, which is every other run that I do, basically. Actually, I have been doing longer midweek runs, but I just don't usually put it on, if I'm being honest. And I risk it.
I think I remember because I like put all my shit on the shelf in the closet. It's so unorganized, but the heart rate monitors are sitting there, and I always wear my heart rate monitor for every run, and the chafe stuff's next to it. So I just like remember it because it's right there. Easy.
I should put it on the middle of my counter when I walk out in the morning, so I could just like apply a little bit,
It does
stay
work.
lubed up.
Stay lubed, guys. Stay
at all times.
Lubed. Also, this episode is going to come out the week before Halloween. So happy Halloween, guys. Spooky season. I got some content coming up. It's going to be stupid. My reels have been doing
costumes.
I do. You guys know that. But I feel like my reels, like, I'm like, oh my God, they're so funny. Like the ones in the past week, I'm like, these are so funny. I'm like,
and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters is what I think. And I'm like, they're gonna fucking do numbers. And so I did that one with like the squirrel costume and stuff. And they're fucking tanking and doing so bad. And I'm like, this is great. So then I'll put my Halloween ones. I'm like, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited. And I'm like, no one's gonna like these. They're gonna tank.
It's seasonal. Also, if it tanks, if you love it, that's all that matters.
That's true. I'm like, yeah, it's like funny. I'm like, everyone's
Did you
stupid.
keep the squirrel costume?
Okay,
do you have future plans for the nuts?
Problem is, I would keep it because it's so cute. I'm gonna wear it. I think I'm gonna wear it. We're going to my friends.
Halloween?
Yeah, we're going to my friends because her kid is a baby. So like, we're gonna hand out candy to the trick or treaters. So I think I'm gonna wear it then, and it's like warm. But I think I'd have to return it because it's so big. Jordan's like, but then it's like it goes
Jordan
back to
will not be
Amazon
having that one.
No, but then the other one that I bought, which I won't reveal what it is, but I'll probably keep that one because it's like one thing. Michelle knows what it is, but you guys will see it on Instagram, okay?
Oh, yes. I need an outfit. What should I be? I haven't dressed up in years. And by years, I mean maybe like 1 year.
Is Halloween?
And I'm always a black cat. Let's be honest.
Like Cosmo.
That's like a basic millennial thing. Yeah, I'm just Cosmo every year.
This is probably like a stupid question. Do Canadians celebrate Halloween?
Yes.
Okay. I figured.
And they also have their own Thanksgiving, which happened in October.
Right. Do they have two or they just do the one? Just the one Thanksgiving?
I think they do the one. I mean, in Quebec is so different though than the rest of Canada. LOL. I mean, because it's, a French province and stuff. So they don't really celebrate Canada Day, kind of like our 4th of July. They celebrate Quebec Day, like hard.
Oh, they think they're better than us.
They are. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's like Utah. Like Utah has that one. It's like Pioneers Day. It's like a Mormon holiday, but like the whole state shuts down.
Do
they have like
really?
Their own holiday. Yeah, like people don't have to go to
Day.
school. People like don't have to work. I forget when it is, but I'm like, man, that's Canada.
Hilarious.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, we have a lot of questions today, which is kind of fun.
Good. How exciting.
Yeah, well, we have some. And I mentioned this on Instagram, but this is our 46th episode, which is crazy.
Yeah, we're killing
It's
it.
almost been a year. It's almost been a year.
Consistent? Yeah.
Consistent. I don't think we missed a week, did we?
No, we did not. Even the weeks where, we'd
We're
have
a
to
day
do like
late.
solo eps, but
Yeah,
that's why I'm
figured
like,
it out.
yeah. Like I think it's like the athlete, like the psycho athlete in me, but I'm like, we got to keep it going, keep the streak alive.
And it is, but it's a streak for season 1. So this is season 1, and we're going to be starting up with season 2 soon. We're going to like work on the format, hear some feedback from you guys on what you prefer, like what discussions you prefer, how random we should keep it, et cetera, et cetera. And then, we'll come back. We're probably going to take a week or 2 off to kind of like do the behind the scenes stuff. But we'll be back with vengeance. And
definitely back in December.
Yeah.
Probably like early, at least maybe end of November even, because we all know Michelle has, I have a half marathon in November we'll have to discuss. Michelle has 2 marathons back to back, and then I have a half Ironman. So we'll be back before, like, there will be
we have some stuff to talk about. We're going to want to talk about that.
No,
Wait, okay, before we dive into questions then, and also just a quick shout out to the Instagram page. Follow us there because we'll be posting stuff on stories to try to get some engagement to understand people's thoughts. But yeah, that's it. So let's talk about your upcoming race real fast before we go into questions.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it like years ago, I think. And by years ago, maybe like 20 episodes ago.
Oh, yeah.
It's in 2 weeks,
marathon?
right? Yeah. It's a half marathon. Yeah.
It's literally so soon. Well, first of all,
it came so fast.
I did that trail half.
Wait, did we
That was
not
fun.
talk about that?
I don't think we did. I was like literally after the trail half, and I was like, I can't wait to talk to Michelle about this on the pod. But then it's been so long. It's been years. It's been
like 500 years. It's crazy. And honestly, I haven't even gotten the tea yet. Other than I know you placed. You were top 5 women, right?
Yeah. No big deal. I think out of like, I don't know.
Good.
Actually, there are probably like 50 women. No, I don't know. Yeah, there are probably at least 50 women.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. I don't actually know. But
how big was it?
Good,
was it like a good group of people?
It was pretty solid. It was hard to tell because the half took off at 7:30, and then the 10K and 5K took off at 8. And I think more people did the 10K. But the half marathon was like a pretty solid group of people. But I showed up and I was like in my, you know me, guys. I was in like my matching
She had
hot
the sparkles.
Pink, had the glitter on the face. I did have trail shoes on, but I just like literally pulled up and I was like, I saw all the trail runners at their cars and I was like, I don't belong here. And I panic texted Michelle and I was like, I don't fit in.
They're like
#
Solomon.
Yeah. I did have my Solomon running vest on. So I was like, I fit in, guys. But everyone's just like, the thing about trail running is everyone was in like baggy, like, I mean,
like,
and then
Courtney,
Michelle's like,
what's her face? Shorts and shit.
Like not matching, like big baggy I hate wearing a shirt when I run. I feel like it adds to the chafing. It was hot that day. I was like, why would I want to wear extra clothes? And then Michelle's like, well, does the trail have a lot of like bushes and stuff? But it didn't. So I was like, we don't need pants. But I was like, we're going to bring pink back into trail running. That's the goal.
But I felt like a lot of people were wearing clothes because there's some trails where it's like, well, there's no growth right now because it's not spring, but I did this one trail race where there are these mustard plants that were just like, it was so crazy.
Yeah. They'll stain your clothes.
Yeah,
they do.
It won't come out. My arm was freaking yellow after that race. And I was like itchy and luckily my shower was on, so I didn't have to worry about that. But anyways, continue.
No, so it was good. I mean, we started out and then I like got to the start and saw a couple of the friends who do like the donut run. And so they were really nice. And I felt less like out of place. Everyone was super nice. I was just being self-conscious and stupid. Anyway, so the race started. I didn't like have the route downloaded or anything. I didn't even know the route. There were all these like trails behind the Rose Bowl that I didn't even know existed. And I'm the queen of the Rose Bowl. Crazy. But I was like, hopefully
trails galore. Yeah, true.
It's crazy. But like it was really well marked. So no issues. But I was like, but what if I like am so far back behind everyone and like there's no one for me to run with? And then Amato, my friend, he's like that's not gonna happen. And I was like, okay. So it started like you kind of like go towards the bowl. It's like pretty flat, like some rolly. And then there was one section where it had to run down these like stairs, but they were like wood, kind of like built into the side of a hill. And I was like not very good at that section because it was a little technical. And I was like, and then people were passing me. And then we had to cross the
stairs
stream.
For how long?
Not real stairs, but like it's like a big hill and like someone had installed like I guess it's stairs.
Like wide stairs. So it's like
like nature wide
down.
Yeah.
Nature, is that a term?
No, it's not.
But I understood what you said. Yeah. Nature wide stairs, got it.
Nature wide stairs. And then we had to cross just like a stream, but there were rocks. I am not good at that, guys. And so I was like, like trying to find my footing, and then everyone's just fucking plowing past me, and I was like, oh God. Other than that, though, because that made me nervous because I was at the beginning, and I was like, fuck, this is too technical for me. Everyone's gonna know, and then it was fine. But yeah, I mean, pretty rolly, flattish. Then you run like past where we started towards JPL, like the NASA, to like the mountains, and like I know the trail that we were on in the mountains. I've ran it before, and it's like it's so steep. I was like, fuck. And I mean, I knew that. I knew what to like expect going in. It was like 1,800 feet of climbing for this half marathon. So I had to walk a lot of the steep hills.
Of course.
Which is fine. And everyone I was around me, like everyone was also walking. So I didn't really feel that bad about myself because I was like,
you know what? Pausing real fast. I feel like whenever someone first, I mean, and I actually don't think you're like new to trail running now. You've done enough races where like you're a trail runner. You're a seasoned trail runner. But whenever people are first getting into trail running, it's still like such a focus on like, but do you walk? Like, is it okay to walk?
Yeah, it's like
and then
stressful.
you realize like, you don't even,
it doesn't matter.
And then it doesn't matter. And also once you do a few races, you don't even like talk about walking because you're just kind of like, it's part of the run. It's a slow run.
Yes.
No, it's hiking. It's hiking.
I think
it's a fast walk.
It's hiking. Yeah. And that was like the reason I was like kind of not self-conscious, but I've never really like thrown myself into trail running, even though I love hiking and I love trails, but it was because I was like so concerned with that aspect. Like, can I walk?
People in their 70s can hike faster than I can run uphill. They're just like shink, shink. And I'm like, what the heck? It's more efficient to hike some of the hills.
No, girl, so my heart rate was so high. It was steep too. It wasn't just like a little hill. It was like, we're like climbing up, and I'm like, I couldn't run this if I tried, but my heart rate was so high. I was like, I couldn't even run this. And then you come out of the, like, it's kind of technical. Also, there were mountain bikers, but they were nice. But then you like come out and it's like more exposed, which is nice. There's a nice view, but it's less technical. It's like fire road, but it's still a hill, not as steep. And I was like trying to run. And then like, like some people were running, some people were still walking. And I'm like, I'm just going to keep walking. Cause again, I'm hiking just as fast as I'm, running. Exactly. And there was this guy who was with me like most of it. And this is his first, he's from Chicago. He was in town to visit family. And this was his first ever trail run.
Cute. And random for him.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. But he made me feel better because he's like talking about all the marathons he's done and he's like walking with me. And I'm like, thank God. And then.
Oh, cute. Wait, you made a friend during the race?
I made a friend. I forget his name. He was so nice. So
what
he came
mile?
to the summit.
Was that like 11 at least? Near the end.
I'd be
like, stop talking, bro. I'm going to start running.
It was 8.
Oh, okay.
So we still had to but we were near the summit. And then after that, so we got to the summit and then I saw my like cycling. Guys, I looked so popular because there are these 3 guys at the top who are mountain biking, but they're my friends because they're cyclists. And they're like, Carolyn, oh my God. And I'm like, I literally look so popular right now. I'm like everybody on this trail. No.
And you're wearing your attire
guys.
too, so they could pick you out from a distance.
Yeah. They're like, you could see me from a mile away. And then you just descend forever. Full fire road, not technical, but like a little, there's like ruts. It's a little technical. And I thought I was moving pretty well, but 2 things I noticed, running downhill makes my tummy, I get like side stitches. I don't know, like the bouncing. And then also really made me feel like I had to poop. And like,
what time was the race at
again?
When
I got home. 7:30, and I had gone to Temecula the day before, and I was like, I was drunk. I'm not gonna I got a little fucked up the day before, and I ate really bad. So I had already pooped in the morning, but then when I was
that's probably why.
Yeah, no, it was definitely why. And like I got home and immediately pooped. So I was like, see, I did have to poop.
Good timing though. At least you didn't poop during. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's all that matters. Right. But you're right. Going downhill can get some little rumbling action for sure.
She was Jocelyn, and a lot of people. Again, I was running, but like I don't know. I also feel like I'm a little hesitant. Like some people can just let it go. You know, when you can just like be free.
You get good at that. You get better at that.
Oof, I am not. I'm like, because I'm so scared of like falling or something. So I was
scarier
kind of holding
when you
back.
go slow. Remember?
You're right. So I got past.
Send it.
Like 4 people passed me going downhill. But then that was like a couple miles. And then you're at mile like, I don't know, like 11 and a half. And you pop back out and it's like flat, kind of almost paved. Like shitty roads that aren't roads anymore. So it's like, you know what I mean? Kind of like dirt, kind of paved. I passed all those bitches.
Yes.
As soon as we hit the flat, I was like, let's go.
That's my favorite part of a trail run is the flat at the end where it's like so painful but feels so good.
the perfect way to describe it. And I was like, because I'm a road runner, and I was like, this is where I thrive. See you guys. But then I got to mile 12 and a half, and I didn't know the course that well. And I was like, we're almost done. And I was like moving like sub 8, like, let's go. And then I'm like, where the fuck is the so I get to mile 13. I'm like, there's no finish line. And then mile 13 and a half, no finish line. Actually, 13 and a half, I start coming back towards the park. I can see the finish line, but that's not the way. I was like, okay, so we had to do this extra little loop thing. So it ended up being over 14 miles, which was
you called the race director on the phone at 13
No.
and a half. You're like, look,
they should have
I
added
kicked
that little
it
loop.
way too early. I know. I feel like they have more of a fear of making it too short.
Yes, they did.
Oh my God, you just reminded me. There's this one, I did this trail series.
Oh God, sorry. That's really loud.
No,
Can
you're
you
good.
hear that?
Do you need to answer?
No. I get so many spam calls. Anyway.
Same. What is up with that? I did this race series, and I'm blanking on the name of it, but it was in LA, and I think this race was in Calabasas. But it could have been was it the Mustard Day? No, it wasn't the Mustard Day. It was like part of that series. I'll have to remember the name. But
yeah, look it up.
it was like one of those weird like finishes where like you had to do a loop and then another loop, and the signs weren't that obvious, and I was alone. No. And I didn't know where to go. And I saw the finish line, and I went down oh my God, I forgot about this. I went down the wrong turn, and no one was there. So I turned back around, and then I did like a little thing. And then I finished the race like a half a mile early. So I cheated. I cut a course.
Did they
but
like
I honestly
disqualify?
couldn't tell you. I mean, like, I don't even think I was like top 3. And if I was, I wouldn't have accepted any award or anything. But I had no idea where to go. And then I finished. I was like, wow, that's so unsatisfying to cut a course short. But I also was like, there was no one to be like, hey, where do you go? You know?
Right. That's like, that was the thing. This one was pretty well marked, but I'm like, I could see, because the end was confusing, because you're like, okay, the finish line's there, and you're like, I'm way over half marathon. But I was just like, I there were a couple people around me, which helped. I think if I had been alone, I would have been like, I don't know. But yeah, it was good. So
even if it's marked like we do, we just go the opposite way. You're like, it says to go that way, but I think we go this way.
Yeah, I think we turn around and do the whole thing again. It was fun though. So I got second age group, 5th overall, and I just like, I think I want to do another one. Like, they're kind of addicting, and there's so many. Like, I feel like there's trail races every weekend here.
Like,
Boy,
they're the best.
It's crazy.
And it's easier on the body. Do you feel like that right now?
Yes.
Or no?
My quads were barking because I think just that downhill. I don't run downhill.
Yeah.
So I think, but they like were just sore. Like, nothing was hurting. It was just sore. But I just feel like it was a fun way to mix up the Sunday long run. And it was like
totally
$80, and this t-shirt was honestly sick. So I was like, that's worth the 80.
Finally,
right
a nice race tee.
girl.
Like,
I mean, it's not like
that's
technical,
rare.
it's just a t-shirt, so I'm not gonna run
but like
in it, but
kind of
it's cute.
It's
If
you can
kinda
get like a
cute.
cute tee, you know, like let's.
Yeah.
I don't know. We
I'm
want
into
like
it.
stuff like that.
Help me the fuck in. Yeah,
Obsessed with all of this.
it was
She's
good.
a trail runner now.
She's
Put
a
that in
fucking
your bio.
runner.
Trail runner.
I know. I have to change my my content. Apparently, I'm not a runner, guys. So, well, I'll just tell you guys the tea real quick. So, okay, I'm trying to get like a running shoe partnership. So if you guys like work at a running shoe brand, like hit me up. But my like management team, they're trying so hard. They're like, get this girl a partnership, and I'll get like a free shoe, which is great. But I'm like, I want to like do content, like, you know what I mean? Just like partner up, send me to a race, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then my management team was like, yeah, we talked to these people. And then they're like, yeah, we're actually just looking to partner with runners right now. Excuse me? Am I, what?
You know my
What?
theory about this.
I'm not
you
a
know my
runner,
theory
guys.
about this. No, people are just, they're, what's the word? Intimidated by triathletes if they're not
I
a
guess.
triathlete. And they're trying to get the people getting into running because running is so much easier to get into.
That's true. But I was like, I run a lot and I post a lot of running content. And my manager's like, yeah, you literally just posted that trail, like, reel, and I like about your trail race. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, I don't really know what else I'm like. I guess I'm not a runner. So triathletes aren't runners. We're just chopped liver. Whatever.
Popped liver. Okay, boomer. Just
I
kidding.
know, right? But yeah, and then in 3 weeks, I've got a race, another half road half in Tucson. So with Garmin, it'll be exciting. I love a half.
Oh, that will be so fun. I mean, and
They're
hey,
so
there you
fun.
go. That was a partnership for you right there.
Yeah, that's true. That one's
Partnership
like,
race.
no, yeah. I'm like, I'm so petty. I'm like, what if I start making all my reels, like running reels and stuff, and I just like I blur out the brand of shoe? Just like, you guys don't get to know. You don't have the privilege of knowing what shoe I'm wearing because.
The best shoe I've ever worn. That could actually be an interesting.
But I blur it out. And I'm like,
Do it
not
on a
telling you
story.
guys until.
Tag the company, but hide the tag so people can't see the tag, and then blur out the shoes so that the company can see. Actually, I
It'd be
don't
so
know.
funny.
There's something there.
Be like,
There's something
guys, I've
there.
decided to stop giving these brands free advertising because I'm not a runner and they're rude to me.
What? Okay, with the race though, so is it just a half marathon?
Yeah, so it's the Garmin Tucson. So Garmin started a race series this year. There's Toledo. I think there was one in North Carolina and then this one in Tucson. So they tried to get me to do the Toledo one because I'm from Ohio. So how conveniently I was actually in Europe. Couldn't do that one. I was like, oh, what a shame.
Dang it.
I know, dang it. But I've been to Tucson before and I like it. So hopefully the weather should be good. It might be hot. I don't know. But yeah, it'll be fun.
I feel like at least no, I don't think it will be hot. I think it gets like a little chilly in the desert in the winter.
Perfect.
She says.
It'll be.
Actually, don't really know. I think so though. At least if it was summer, it would be unbearable.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it'll be good. I'll be one with the saguaro, the cacti.
Yeah. I did a trail run there when
God,
Dov
that's
was
so fun.
he was there for preseason a couple years ago at I forget what resort it was. And I went for a week and it was just like trail running, chilling.
That's so fun.
It was so fun, but so dry to trail run in Arizona.
Yeah.
Outside of like
Get dusty.
Flagstaff trail running, super fun, but
Should we
dusty
go
in Tucson? Where? Flagstaff?
to Flagstaff? A
Hang
little
out with the
training camp?
Olympians.
Yeah.
My
Us
cousin
and
just
Colleen
sees
Quigley.
random Olympians running on the street. And did I say this?
Well, that's right. You have family. We'll stay with them.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Oh, they're the
perfect.
best. My aunt once almost hit Shalane Flanagan on a training run once.
Whoopsie.
She had to like slam on the brake and then she's like,
My
"Sorry."
God.
And she goes, "Is that Shalane?" So
Oh my God, I would die. I would die. Yeah.
Flagstaff is so sick though. They just have like cool breweries, cool vibes.
I've never been.
The running is amazing. Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
never
it's
been.
kind of a hard place to go to if you don't have like a reason to go there, you know?
Right. Well, I would be so down. I realize like I just
You're
want to
down
go.
for every trip.
I'm so down for everything. I feel like no
are
one's
you
down for
down?
anything. Like I just want to like go places and like train in cool places. Like I want to go to Mammoth. I want to
Love
go.
that.
I'm like a weekend. You can get there like just take a couple days off work, take a long weekend. Let's go to
Bada
Yosemite.
bing,
But
bada
I'm like,
bang.
Jordan isn't going to train with me, so I'm like, he can't go. He's out. And then all my other friends here are just like, they're not going to go with me. So I'm like, I need someone to like, let's go.
Let's go.
Fucking go. Let's go.
Maybe that's a thing. We plan in season 2, like a
That would
destination
be so fun.
kind of training camp scenario.
I mean,
Where
we're
we just
already
go on
doing-
runs. You can
Yeah.
go on rides. You guys can ride and swim. I'll be sipping a beer and smoking a cigar on the patio. No, I'm just kidding.
hell
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, we're already doing the Mammoth Trail series, whatever it's called, next year. Mammoth Trail Festival?
Mm-hmm.
Carnival?
I think they call it fest because they're cool. Okay, I'm pulling up some cues.
Yay.
Some P's and Q's. Okay, the first is kind of fun. If you had to create your own race, what would it be like and be specific, like distances, location, vibes,
Didn't
etc.?
someone ask us this before?
Did they?
I think they did. And I was like doing like, oh, I'd do it like in Mammoth around like Tahoe or something.
Am I getting senile?
It's
What
okay, we
distance
can-
would you do though? Would it be a triathlon or would it be?
Yeah, you know what?
No. I think someone asked us our ideal race. This is like if we had to create, like we are a race director and we had to make a
Oh.
race.
Okay.
'Cause I have
I'm going to say my
thoughts.
answer and it might be similar to whatever that question they asked us. Oh, it was a long time ago. No one's going to remember. So I would
You
do
could
it.
put your own Carolyn touch on it.
That's true. So my ideal race would be, actually say this a lot. It would be a 2.4 mile swim. So an Ironman distance swim
Gross.
and 112 and then an Ironman distance
So
bike.
just an Ironman, okay.
Road
and then
bikes
a 1
only.
mile sprint. Okay.
You're right.
What's the difference? Road bikes versus what? Like,
well, TT bikes. I'm not as comfortable on a TT bike, but they're more aero and they're faster. But like, I love my road bike. So it'd be like you do the 2.4 mile swim and then you go ride like the Mammoth Grand Fondo course. I love that fucking. I love it. It's 102 miles. Do that. It's like 6,000 feet of climbing. So nice little climby, scenic. You get back into Mammoth, but you end at a trail and then you do a trail run. Like a short.
how long?
See, I like trail running now, so I don't know.
You're a
5
trail
miles.
runner. 5 miles.
5 miles.
Why not a 10K?
A 10K? But it'd be like flat.
This is your
Flat
race.
trails.
Don't let me influence you. Yeah, flat trail, fire road
Flat trails.
only.
Wait,
okay.
Fire road
love
only.
this.
Yes. Yes.
Think I would do. So there's this like, I wouldn't want it to be a marathon. And I'm like really influenced by trail running right now. I like miss it. I'm kind of craving it because I haven't done it.
Yeah.
super
Are there not
recently.
big trails up there?
No, there's a lot of trails around here.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
But some of them are like an hour drive. Like there's some
Yeah.
sick trails. Like the
I'm
fact
sure
that I
there
haven't done
are.
a trail race is like suspicious. But okay, so there's I want it to be like a vibe. Like I want it to be that race that everybody does every year. Like there's the Georgia
Yes.
Peach 10 miler or something.
Oh my God. That's
There's also,
Jordan's
like,
dad's favorite fucking race. He loves
Jordan's dad
that.
runs. Is it
Oh,
the
yeah,
10
he
miler? I just made that up. I kind of forgot. But I know some people that
No,
would
I think
always
it is. It's on like the 4th of July, right? Is
Yeah,
that the one
yeah.
you're thinking of? Yeah, his
I think
sister used
so.
to live in Atlanta. And so, well, now they're in Hilton Head, so they're close. But like his dad did it like every fucking year.
Yes.
They love-
So a race where it's like people do it every single year and
Yes.
it's like it doesn't mind I want to like create my own holiday. Just like it's always at the same time of year and people look forward to
It's a
it
federal
and
holiday,
runners.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a federal holiday. And also just for runners though.
Yeah.
You know the Surf City 10 miler?
Yeah.
Have you ever done
I
it?
think so. No. Should I?
Okay, I haven't done it either. But it kind of like that vibe too. Just very like people do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be fun to have it be kind of a random distance, but maybe like a 10K half marathon would be more realistic, like a couple of those options. But just something where like the vibe is high. And then I don't want to say Diplo took my idea. I'm just kidding.
He did.
But a while back, I was like pitching my sister. I was like, look, like you're into the music scene. Why don't we set up something where we have a race where it's a DJ at the end
Oh my
or like
God.
you have like some kind of like event
Yes.
afterwards where it's like a party.
Yes.
So I feel like it would be so much fun to do something like that.
The Nike women's half, but like not fucked up.
Yeah. And
They
it's
got,
like at the finish line, you have like everyone
Right
grabs
at
a
the
beer,
finish line.
non-alcoholic beer, and
Yeah.
like you're just listening to like a good DJ set.
The
You're
set
talking with
lasts
your
long enough
friends.
that the last people will still get to enjoy it.
Exactly.
'Cause I think
and you
that's-
can play
yeah.
cornhole, you can play darts. Maybe, I don't know, darts is random. You can play like, outdoor games like that. And there's
Love.
food trucks. And it's just so much fun. Like you want to stay until the afternoon.
Alcohol?
Yes.
Okay. What kind?
Local breweries
margarita.
are there. Yeah.
Okay, love
local
that.
breweries and also like a good like craft cocktail cart. You have non-alcoholic options. You also have like a THC drink if that's more of your vibe.
Love it.
And for some, we got the permits for everything. It's a safe location. Uber's also sponsoring it. So like Uber is going to give everyone a free ride home. It's
Yeah,
included with the
that's-
race entry.
yeah, that should be every race.
Every race, all right? And then you also
Yeah.
get like a ton of free gear. I have an
Ugh.
unlimited budget.
Lululemon sponsored. all
Lululemon,
Lululemon
or
gear.
a small company.
But yeah, that's it. The only two options.
Yeah,
Lulu.
that's it.
Yeah, sick race swag. I guess I should have included that in mine. I love
Some
I
good
love
swag.
like some good swag. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jordan hates some good swag. He's like, throw it away.
Yeah. No. Oh, I got a box from Athleta last night, and he's like, "What is this?" And it's just
Oh my
like,
God, what was in it? Anything you
it's
like?
so cute. Yeah, it's really cute. It's a sports bra, leggings, and a long sleeve tech. It's really cute. My cat though, Cosmo. It's like he really likes the drafting table. It's like his favorite place to sit. But the box is on so it's like an ideal, perfect cat situation because there's a box on his favorite table. So he's just been like laying on them. So I haven't like been able to try them on yet. But they look cute. But he's like, oh my God.
He
more
loves
stuff.
a pair of leggings.
He's actually not in that. He's on that coat, my trench coat right now. So he just
Aw,
loves my
he loved
scent.
your scent.
Yeah, he does.
or your style and or both. Okay, so this one is from Juan Jose, who I think you met at a shakeout.
My homie. Mm-hmm.
Yes, an OG. He says,
He's an
hello,
OG.
going off course pod. So official.
So official. So
First of all, shout out, y'all. Second, as I'm finishing my first year of triathlon, I feel like I actually like training more than racing. Is that a hot take? Okay, that's part one.
My
What do
God.
you think about that?
No, 100. I fucking hate racing.
You do? Shut up. Well, you have
I'm going through it. We talked
you're
about
going
this,
through
I think.
the flow or the ebb right now.
Yes, we talked about it a little bit before Santa Cruz, but it's like this thing where I feel like I don't know if I'm falling out of love with triathlon specifically, but I'm still in love with all three sports. Like, throw me in a fucking half marathon any day of the week. I love a running race. I'm just like chill. They're so fun, whatever. Cycling. I don't really do cycling races, but like fondos are kind of like races. I'm like, put me in a fondo, and then like now I'm on masters. I'm like, put me in a swim meet, put them all three together. And I'm like, this is kind of scary. But the thing is like, I love training. Like I mean, sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. And it's just like, if I quit triathlon, I'm like, which I won't. I won't. That literally won't happen. But it's just
Even
like,
if you do one a year or none a year, you'll still have everything.
seriously. Like last year, I did 2 half Ironmans, but then I didn't do any races pretty much after like June because I was getting married and then going on my honeymoon. But I still kept up the same training schedule and plan. Because I was like, oh, I want to stay like fit for the wedding. Like Body by Pete was what I was calling. That's my coach's name, Pete. But I'm like, I didn't mind it. I was just like, I'm still doing what I like to do, you know?
Yeah.
So
I
don't
think
know
it's
if
a good
hot
reminder
take.
you don't have to race. You can still do all the stuff and be like a
not.
triathlete. Yeah,
do
or
whatever
not.
you want. But no, I mean, user Juan Jose, he's making a lot of sense.
How did you
What do
know
you
his name?
feel?
That's hilarious. It's so funny how you remember people's handles, you know?
But not their actual.
Yeah.
No one's actual.
Or
people,
like you
don't know
remember
my
it
name.
wrong. You like
Oh, yeah.
remember it like the wrong name. Do you ever do that? Like I feel like I'm weird. Like
all the
like
time.
this water, for example.
Yeah.
It's but why, by the way, this is like only available in Canada and it's like the best sparkling water. But it's Montpellier. But in my head, I call it Montpellier. There's no P, but I've convinced myself that's what it is.
No,
Do you do that?
100%.
Or am I just
all the time.
dyslexic? Okay.
Maybe both. Maybe we
I'll
both
be like,
are.
do you know Marissa on Instagram? It'll be like Martina. And I'm like, I don't know, but that's how I look at you. Anyway, okay. So hot take, not a hot take. It's a mildly cold, lukewarm take. Anyway.
How do you feel?
Nothing. Me?
Yeah. I feel like you really like racing.
Oh, I love racing. But I feel like maybe it's different with triathlons. I feel like I need that competitive edge though. I think there's a lot of people who probably like running training, but also with running training, I mean, you don't have to race. Again, you don't have to, there's no pressure on doing anything. It's cool just to be in the sport. Like if you're going on a run, you're a runner. If you do all those, whatever. But I feel like that competitive edge, like if I'm not racing, I feel flat. Like I need some competition in my life.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get it. I get it.
You get it. You get it. Do you get it? I get it. And then he says, lastly, I really enjoyed training for all the triathlons I signed up for last year, especially St. George, where Carolyn hosted the greatest shakeout ever. Shout out. But I'm wondering how y'all plan race schedules. I want to do a couple of the same races, but want to find some new ones too. But there are so many. Any advice on how you find new races, plans for a year-long season of race selections with so many options? Great question.
That is a great question. Honestly, for me, I'm just fucking lazy. So I just try to stay close to home. And that's how I'm like, you know what? It's like Oceanside and then St. George and then like Indian Wells. And it's just like all driving distance. But the problem with me is that I like to do Oceanside and Indian Wells because they're local, but they're like the beginning of the season and the very end of the season. So the problem is like a lot of people do their last races in like September, October, and then they have like their off season. So I don't really have an off season, but that's okay with me.
Yeah,
but
that's okay with you
Ironmans,
as you hate training right now.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm
just
so
like,
over it. I don't have an off season.
I don't have an off season. Just keep it fucking going. And then of course I'm like saying that. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that many races. And then I'm already signed up for fucking 2 next year. But I don't know. For me, it's different for everyone. I feel like with triathlon, like I'll see people that are like psychos and they're doing a half Ironman you know, like they'll do one and then they'll do another one 2 weeks later, or they'll do like a full Ironman and then like a half 2 weeks later, and just like not
That's
for
crazy.
me. That's too much racing. I do feel like racing. I think the problem is with it's just like a stressful event for me. It's just like packing, remembering to bring everything, like logistics,
So much admin.
getting to the race, a lot of admin, getting to the race, making sure I have
And a
everything,
lot of
making
money.
sure the bike's okay, spending my money at the mechanic to make sure the bike's running smooth, blah blah blah. And it's just like I think that's half of the reason I'm like kind of not into tries right now, which isn't true because I'm signed up for 3. But yeah, I mean, I like to keep them.
I like that
I think my
advice,
coach-
the local advice.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just poor, and like flying with your bike is so stressful. But I think I have to do it next year. I know I have to do it next year, but maybe I could drive. So no, I'm doing, and this is what my coach likes to do too. But I just try to space them out like at least a month or 2 apart. I never do that many. I do like 3 a year for half Ironmans. But I'm doing Oceanside at the end of March, and then I'm doing Oregon, which I'm excited for. So that's the one that I'm like, I probably have to
Where
fly
is
to.
it? In Portland?
Salem.
Oh, in Salem. Okay.
So I guess technically I could drive. It was a really, really far drive.
Yeah, the far drive.
But we're doing like a family, like Jordan's family's coming because Jordan's brother's also racing it. And then we're doing a week-long national park road trip. So that's the only reason I'm like actually traveling. But anyway, long story short, that's kind of how I sparse them out. And then for running, there's a lot of triathletes. Okay. One thing that's interesting, a lot of pro triathletes literally like don't do running races ever. And my friend Elizabeth, she's like really fast.
They probably
she used to
don't
do-
like running.
Running sucks. But she's like, Elizabeth she used to do the flying pig every year, the half or the full. She's like really fast. She's like a great pro. And I asked her like when I was like, why don't you? I was like, honestly, why do triathletes do that? And she's like, well, because it kind of takes you away from like your tri training. And then there's like a recovery period. And I'm just like, oh, I don't care about that. So I'll just, with a half marathon, kind of throw them in whenever, you know? Full marathons, I feel like, yeah.
You're more
I feel like they're,
strategic about it.
there is a recovery period. So, I mean, but like a full marathon though, I'm like, I can't have anything like before
True.
or after.
Because
for
it
a few
does change your
weeks.
training if you do a full. Like the half,
Yeah.
it could be like a training run where you're already doing like a
Yeah.
2-hour, workout that day anyway, or an hour and a half, whatever.
Exactly.
All good points. I feel like I kept it really local for so many years, and I just
Yeah.
kept on repeating races when I was like really into road marathons and stuff. And then I feel like some races you plan really far in advance for. You know what I mean? Like if you have a goal marathon, let's say, like I'm doing I forget if I said this, but I got into oh my God, my brain just like I had a moment. I got into Big Sur next year. I said that right?
Oh, is that a lottery?
It's a
You did not
lottery.
say
Yeah.
this. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I got into Big Sur. I'm really excited
that
about it because it's
when
been a
is
bucket
that?
list for years. It's April. It's like the weekend after
Boston?
Boston, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I would love
Oh my
to do
God, I'm so
Boston and Big
excited for
Sur.
you.
Oh my God, thank you.
Wait,
But
have
I'm
you
not
done it
doing Boston
before?
next year. No, I've never gotten in the lottery, and Kim got in
God,
too.
that's so exciting.
So we're
No
yeah,
way.
it's a whole thing. It's crazy.
God, I'm so
but
excited.
knowing that I have that coming up, it's like that's going to be my big quote unquote
Yeah.
race for 2026. And so the other races I'll probably like think of. It just is less pressure to plan, but knowing that I
Yeah.
have that big race with like the money that I'm going to have to put behind a hotel and all that kind of stuff,
Right.
like that is my like bigger race for the year kind of thing.
Yeah. That makes sense. And like, yeah, that'll be like New York for me. I mean, Oregon too. But yeah, because it is expensive.
Oregon's going
I
to be
feel like
so fun.
I'm so excited. I am way more willing to travel for a running race though, because I don't have to bring all my shit. So
Yeah, that's a really good
just-
point. That's just like a lot.
yeah, I know. It's God.
Freaking bike,
Sucks.
man. So
Tell
that
you
kind of
what.
goes into this queue, which is just goals for 2026. I guess we kind of already have like said some stuff, but we can just kind of run through if there's any top of mind.
I'd like to PR my marathon again at New York. I think that'd be nice. PR my
Well, yeah,
half.
because you deferred to next year. So
Yeah.
PR at
Well-
New York, though, that's a crazy course to PR on. But I think
Yeah.
you could. You potentially could for sure.
I feel like I'll be so
But that's
hyped
a lot of
from
pressure.
the crowd. I mean, it's like also I just don't. I think I put way more pressure on myself to PR triathlons, and that's another reason I'm like, ugh. With running, I'm just like, I don't really care. I would love to go eventually a sub 130 half. I think I can do it.
So sick. I think you
That's
could too.
so fast.
Especially if you train specifically for it. I think your body has the speed in you to be able to do that.
I'm thinking, this is crazy to say, but
Fast as balls though.
the Rose Bowl half or the Pasadena half, whatever, the one that I PR'd in this year, that was in April, but it got moved back because of the fires. It's usually in January. So I'm already signed up to do it in January 2026. But it's like not a PR course because it's so fucking hilly. But the hills kind of help because then you go like downhill too. But I just felt so good there. And like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe that could be. And then that could be my off season after I do Indian Wells at the beginning of December. And then it's just like, I don't have another triathlon for a little while. So maybe I could focus more specifically on that half marathon. So
I love like goals around running for you because if anything, you've just seen progress. So
yeah,
might as well keep on going on that.
She's been so fun. Also, this is a little bold. This is a little bold, Michelle.
Bold and brash?
Maybe a little bold and brash. And maybe I think my coach would get mad. So maybe I won't say it. But like,
oh my God, say it.
I kind of want to do an ultra. Now that I've done the half, I'm like,
she goes on the trail one time. She's like, I think I need to do an ultra.
Literally goes.
It is totally what is it? It's
wait. I should make that a reel. That's so funny. Like
it's kind of like a run. She's like, I kind of want to do an ultra. There's so many pipelines in running and like training in general. It's like you do a sprint try, you're doing an Ironman.
No,
you do a 5K, you're doing a marathon. You go on the trails, you're doing an ultra. We're screwed. We're brainwashed.
Natural. We're brainwashed. I just feel like a 50K. I'm like on the trails. I could do it. The mammoth thing, maybe. I don't know. That might be a future. I don't know though. That's like a
next year you have like hella races. You're like,
I know. I'm not gonna have time to train for an ultra. No.
Especially with like New York,
goals.
maybe 2027. And this is planning.
No, right.
Like you have to look years in advance.
You know what? You're right. This is that's a tier 1 like ultimate goal, ultra. That's like the gold standard. Probably won't happen next year. Then
could be within
the B
a 2-year
tier
time span.
B tier is like PR my half marathon. Just like have fun again in triathlon.
Have fun again. That's a good goal.
That's a good goal.
I was thinking back to a video I made a long time ago. I don't know if I posted it on Instagram, but it was on TikTok. And it was like talking about future race schedule and like planning. Like I want to qualify for Boston and then I want to do Big Sur. And I feel like what I said actually happened.
Oh, you manifested.
I think I was a year delayed. I think I did without even knowing.
See?
Now I kind of want to pull it up. Planning in the future is such a thing. Wait, okay.
Yeah.
In December and hopefully BQ so I can aim for Boston in 2025, which means I'll try to get into Big Sur for 2024 and then I'll try the New York lottery again for 2026.
A year behind.
Okay.
Or 2 years.
What if you got into the New York Marathon and
I could because I don't have a race in the if I could afford it. My life is so crazy right now. When I look at goals for next year, I have no idea where I'm gonna live. Like my life is just in disarray. Fair. And it's like the most I hate it. As someone who likes to have things planned and be on a
You'll be in California with me.
Hopefully.
Manifesting. 2026. No,
yeah, 2026
I want to live in the
Bay. Yeah, maybe.
She'll be back.
I would like to PR a couple distances in 2026. I mean, hopefully I'll PR the marathon. Actually, I don't know if I'll PR the marathon at CIM, but I think I'll PR like a flat. It's not flat. I'll PR
CIM's
like my
fast.
CIM course, I think.
I think you're going to PR.
I ran a 3:39 there a long time ago, but I like hit a wall super early and had kind of a bad race. Yeah.
It's fast.
Of course.
That's like where everyone goes to qualify for the Olympic trials and shit, right? Y'all, you'll be.
It's fast, but it's fucking hilly. No one tells you. Like
why is it so fast if it's so hilly?
Because it is net downhill. But not enough to add any time to like a Boston qualifying time. It's still like a pretty challenging course. And if you don't train hills, like you're going to burn out in the first half because it's like pretty rolling. And then the last 10K does have like a pretty good net downhill. So you can like celebrate the finish. And if you have anything left in the tank, whoo, it's so much fun. Yeah, I feel like everyone
I'll have to do it one year.
There. Well, you have to put it on your sketch.
Got it.
Okay. A couple more. Quick on winter running clothes recommendations. especially leggings.
You can't answer this. I'm like, it could be like, well, first of all, I think the coldest it gets here is like 50s, and I'm still out there in a fucking sports bra and shorts. So Michelle.
The only thing that I feel like has made a difference since I ran in the tundra, I don't really know what the tundra is, but I'm going to go with it. Last year.
Right. You're right.
Right? Is that, oh yeah, you would know.
The tundra is like technically above the tree line. So like above like 12,000 feet. Where it's really cold and dry and like not a lot of vegetation, but like it's appropriate for Canada.
Why do people say the tundra when it's just really cold
tundra
outside?
Is cold, so I think they're just being dramatic.
I'm not in the tundra though. Yeah, I'm not above the line. But yeah,
you can.
But
say
yeah, it's cold.
You know, yeah.
But the only thing that made a difference for me was my mittens, and I invested.
Yeah.
Can you say invested if it was $100? Whatever.
Yes.
I invested in a pair of mittens from Lulu, and they gloves, your little like fingers will just turn into icicles when it's so like bold, chillingly cold. The only thing that helped me were mittens. And I feel like once your hands are warm and your feet aren't wet and you have like decent socks, like everything is better.
That is really good advice. I guess like even when I'm just out there in my little sports bra and shorts, I always, if it is cold, I do throw on gloves. But mittens are...
Oh my God, it totally makes a difference.
It does. And I have a pair... So I have a pair of regular gloves from Lulu, and then I have a pair that are like hybrid. Like they're gloves, but then they have a little flap to turn them into mittens.
Love.
They're amazing. And also, the sock thing. Like, so some running brands... Like I love Sock Guy. We all know I love Sock Guy. But he makes... They have these like... Guy. They have wool socks, but they're not like thick. They're just the same thickness as a regular sock, but like I guess just wool. And I'll put those on like for a ride when it's cold and my feet are so snuggly. So
ooh,
get a wool sock.
I wonder if I have wool running socks. Now that I'm thinking about it,
they're nice.
I don't have a
you should.
Sock Guy's a good rec.
I love
I feel like
Sock
I have
Guy.
like
He's
a few pairs. Okay.
They're cute.
Or just like
yeah.
Good shoes too. I don't know. Just make sure. I honestly, this is not cool, but I was running in my trail shoes a lot because there's like a lot of snow in my area, and so I would like have to run in deep snow quite a bit. And
I think that's
the trail shoes are. I know. I think the only thing with trail shoes is I think they wear out really fast. On road, you know.
Sense.
So you could always get like, I know there's stuff you can put on the bottom of your shoes, but like I just didn't buy a pair, and you can get like a hybrid trail shoe too, which like for races where there's a lot of like not super technical. Yeah. And there's like a little bit of road in there. I forget what hybrid. I think
that's
they
a
were
good. I didn't even know they made those.
I got a good hybrid trail shoe.
Yeah.
It made such a difference because they're like still grippy, but you can also do some road on it.
That's would have been really nice. Well, yeah, I just felt like the trail shoes were like on the road parts. It was like they're kind of heavy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then as far as I mean, I do run in the cold. Like when I go back to Ohio and stuff, I just have like a pair of Lulu leggings. Yeah, I have like two pairs.
Yeah, I kind of wear any leggings. Like I love my gore wear tights, but I almost feel like it's not as important as
your hands,
the extremities.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, and a beanie,
a head.
And like wear, or like got like the Lulu head warmer or ear
those are
warmer
good too.
Yeah,
because you lose a lot of heat through your head.
Yes, scientifically speaking, says the historians.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
correct.
And honestly, I posted this on Instagram a little bit too late. So those were like
I was supposed to post it last night. I was like, Michelle, I'm going to post the question box, blah, blah. And then I just like, I'm like I'm like so fucking forgetful. It's insane.
No, I feel you. Also, sometimes, too much going on. And when I say something, I'm like, sometimes I always feel bad. It will be like the end of the day and I'm like brain dead and I'm scrolling on my phone and he's taking nap outside. He's like, hey, can you just do this one little thing? Like it would be really helpful. And I'll be like, yeah, I totally got you. And he walks in, he goes like, oh, did you do it? And I'm like,
no, I do that all the time.
Put the wash to the dryer.
Jordan will be, it's literally something so simple. Like, can you put this thing away? I'm like, yeah, of course. Nope.
To be fair, I kind of do everything. So it's fine.
I know.
If I didn't do one little thing, I'll do it now. Anyway, what's your workout today?
I swam this morning, and then gotta mix it up. I was supposed to do a trainer ride today, but like my week got kind of weird because I had like a depressive slump on Tuesday, and then couldn't shower the whole thing. There was no water.
She was itchy.
I was so itchy. But I think I'm going to do, I was supposed to do like an hour, I don't remember, some sort of run situation tomorrow. But it's like hard when I get like a run workout on a Friday because I also want to do the Friday Donut Run Club. And then I'm like, oh, I'll just do my workout during, and then I end up just running with people and not doing the workout. So anyway, I think I'm going to do my run workout today.
Okay.
And then it's like an hour. I don't know. It looks good. I feel like running. And then tomorrow I'll probably just do my trainer workout and swim. And then, because I got to watch Jordan and I are going to a bar to watch the Dodgers game. So
fun.
And then next week I'll be in Kansas City, which is fine. I don't mind.
Wait,
going.
are the Dodgers playing the Blue Jays now? Who's playing who in the playoffs?
They are playing, I think, the Blue Jays. And they're in.
I think I have to root for the Blue Jays.
I think you do.
As a Canadian. Just kidding. I'm not a Canadian.
But I'm like,
we do. We're actually
bummed.
like beefing about it.
I know, it's awkward.
You're bummed about what? The Dodgers?
So they play tomorrow and Saturday, and then the next games are like Monday, Wednesday. I don't know, like 2 or 3 games next week, like while I'm in Kansas City. And I'm like, okay, if the Dodgers win, well, I'm gone. I'm gonna be so sad because it's chaos. Like last year, the Dodgers won the World Series and like fireworks popping off everywhere, like all around my apartment. And I was like, this is
so fun.
But like if I'm in Kansas City, I'm going to be so sad. The problem with Kansas City is that
you have a list.
I've got beef. Well, I fly out Monday early as fuck. And then I get there and then it's like my rest day, right? So I'm like, well, I won't gonna, but then I have 3 days there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm like, do I run 3 days in a row? I can't.
Why don't you do the spin bike at the gym?
I don't know if there is one. I finally went to the hotel gym.
I thought that would offend you a little bit, and I wanted to see your reaction.
I would do it. I'd be so bored. But actually, there might be. I went to the hotel. I never use the hotel gym. It's the same hotel every time. It's a really nice hotel. So I was like, oh, the gym's got to be nice. It's like 4x4. It's like one treadmill, a bench. It's so small. So I'm like, do I spend $50 to get a day pass to the Lifetime Fitness like I did last time I was there and go swim? Also, there's masters swim teams there. So I'm like, do I message them and just like, hey guys, can I drop in? Go for a little swim, but then I have to bring a swimsuit.
You should try to get like a lifetime partnership. Also, I love Carolyn's like, I'm broke. Also, Carolyn, do I drop $50 on a $50 to go
literally to swim? To swim, because I was like, I have to be at the office. Like, it's so early, you know? So it's like I didn't have time to do anything else. I was like, I walked in, I swam, I left, and I was like, $50.
But the water feels good though if it's that expensive. It feels. It better
good.
be that good chlorine. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was good. Not as itchy. And last time I was there, it was summer, so I got to swim outside at like sunrise.
Gorgeous.
So it was worth the $50.
Yeah, that was actually. I felt like that was pretty. That was your religion that day. Actually,
it really was. So, anyway, yeah, that's
love.
What's your? Have you ran yet? What are you doing?
I did a speed. Well, I didn't even mean to, but I did like a progressive run yesterday. Like Napa, pissing me off lately. But she just is going like she has so much energy because she's not working out as much because she's still sick. Her new name is Boogie because she has like a ton of boogers. But she started going like hot. She wanted to go out like a 7-minute mile for the first mile. And we had to stop a bit because she pooped and stuff. But we were going like high 7s. And then I was like, you know what? I feel okay. So even though I had to stop a few times with her, I tried to make it like every mile progressive. I dropped her off and like did 6 miles progressive and then a mile cool down. So today I think I'm going to take off running and just do, get my strength on.
Good for you. I fell off the strength.
Well,
I was really
the
consistent.
hotel gym. You can get back in it there.
No, you're right. I just like, guys, hot take. It is so hard to find time to go to the gym because I'm like, I just like, when do I go?
That's a mild take. That's a lukewarm take. Everyone agrees with that.
Lukewarm take. But I'm like, okay, I swam and I'm, whatever. And then like, I'd go in the evening, but I'm going to run and you're not really supposed to lift before you run. It's better to lift after you run. But I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to go lift after I run. I'm going to go home and eat. Like, and I don't want to.
It's so hard to do that. I tried yesterday too.
Hard.
That's so funny you say that. I was like, I'm actually hungry. So
no, it's impossible. And then my legs hurt because I just ran. And then, so I'm like having to go to the office 3 days a week now. And I'm like, people will be like, oh, just go before work. Do you think that I'm going to get up earlier than I have to go to the fucking gym? Girl, please. I hate a morning workout. If my office had a gym, it's a nice ass building too. It's like a bougie high rise, whatever. There's no gym. If there were a
Wait,
gym,
are you guys possibly moving though? Offices?
No, we moved offices from the 22nd to the 4th floor. So we are in the new office, but it's the same building. And like, I guess there's probably gyms in downtown LA, but I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to walk around there. I don't like downtown. But like every other fucking office has a gym. Like all my, like Boston has one, Kansas City. And I'm like, I'd be going down there every day. I'd be
Bring it up to your boss and just be like, yo, we don't have
Put some free weights
gym
in
at
the conference
place.
room.
Like, can I get like a membership somewhere right next door or something? On the company's dime.
I mean, there's like an LA Fitness, but I just hate the gym. Like just give me like put the free weights in the conference room. It's like all glass walls and I'm just
Get
like,
out. Yeah.
Everyone in the office is like, oh, Carolyn's at it again. Anyway,
honestly,
well, good for you.
If there's just dumbbells hanging out somewhere, it'd be easy to do a set.
Yeah.
Like randomly. I sold all my weights though.
Okay, that's the thing, guys, that I'm the worst. And I'm just the
You
worst.
have
Because you know
the
what?
nice
I have
weights.
you
You have the
adjustable
extender
dumbbells.
ones. You have the
So I could
COVID
lift.
ones.
I could go fucking lift right now. The COVID ones. I'm like, I could go
COVID
into my
weights.
bedroom. Do you know how hard it is to work out in your bedroom? And I can't move the weights
It's
out of the bedroom because
so
they're
hard.
Yeah.
Whenever my heart rate
way.
elevates when I'm like working out at home, I'm just like, okay,
No,
time to stop. Like
stop.
you can't
Yes.
get
It's
motivated.
awful.
Like
No,
I'll
I'm like,
blast
why am I
music though.
sweating in my home? Zwifting isn't as like I don't mind Zwifting. And then sometimes it's easier to lift after I Zwift because I'm already sweaty. But then I start getting cold.
Why am I
then I'm like, I have to
sweating
get
in
in
my
the shower.
home? You literally do.
No.
Yeah, you do Zwift all the time.
I do sweat all over the floor. And this, I don't have like a mat. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
It's fine. We clean it.
It's
you know?
fine. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
Hope you guys liked
Loony.
this episode.
yes.
We're sorry we're taking a break for a couple weeks, but it'll just make you
Well,
like
season
distance
2.
Distance makes the heart go fonder. Slide in the DMs. Like we're open to suggestions and segments and more questions. And I mean, we love recording this. It's so fun.
Yeah, let us
Yeah.
know what you like and all that good stuff. Going off course pod. And Napa, why does Napa look
And-
so proper right now?
She does. She's like,
As a
Little
reminder,
snoot.
videos on Spotify and YouTube.
yeah.
But
And on that note,
and on that note, we will
we will not see you next Tuesday.
we will not
but we'll
see you
in
next
like
Tuesday, but we'll see future
In
Tuesday.
like a few weeks.
A few
you know.
weeks.
Yeah.
And when
That'd
we
be
come
nice.
back, we'll have like a surprise. We'll do something fun.
Love it. It'll be crazy.
Barack Obama will be on. No, I'm just kidding.
He's going to be the guest.
just
We're going to start bringing in guests. Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, all the Obamas.
all the Obamas.
That'll be it. Yeah. Just Obamas.
Malia.
Yeah.
No.
And Haley. Shout out to Haley.
Oh yeah, probably Haley. Like why not? All right. See you later
Bye.
on a future Tuesday. Bye.